You want me to sit back and do nothing? Tad is cheating on Brooke.
And it's absolutely none of your business.
How can you say that?
You've been playing investigative reporter with our friends' lives.
Tad Martin is no friend of mine.
Well, Dixie supposedly is. Why are you so obsessed with this?
Who's obsessed?
Well, how about you were supposed to be here an hour and a half ago, and instead you're tiptoeing around New York City, spying on people, dinner's ruined.
Dinner? We're talking about people's lives here.
Look, nobody hired you to follow Tad or Dixie. There's no noble cause behind this. What are you going to do with this information? What, are you going to write a hot story? You'd go straight to Brooke with this?
Well, maybe Brooke has a right to know.
Maybe Brooke does know. Did you ever think of that? Maybe she suspects it, or she fears it. Are you going to be the one to confirm it for her? Do you want the honor of blowing her life straight to hell?
No.
You love her, and don't even bother to deny it, and yet you are dying to tell her that her perfect marriage is a joke?
You want to tell her?
No, I don't want to tell her. I don't want to play God in her life like that. Why do you? Because you're her ex-fiancé?
You got a point.
Thank you.
How could I tell her anyway? I mean, she'd look at me, she'd know something was wrong, and then I wouldn't even know what to say.
Not to mention the fact that Brooke is supposedly out of your life.
Look, I'm not angling to be Brooke's pick-up-the-pieces guy. You know that, don't you?
I guess so.
Good.
You know, I bumped into Brooke today.
Yeah? And?
Well, I'm only going to tell you this because I want to prove to you that whatever's going on with Tad and Dixie is not long-term.
I doubt that. What did she say?
Well, it's not what she said, it's what she was doing. She was at the hospital for an appointment with a fertility specialist. I mean, how bad can a marriage be if they're looking at pregnancy options?
Tad wants to have another son with Brooke? He's out messing around with his ex-wife?
Where are you going?
Yes!
Ah!
Opal, I didn't know you were back. Oh, for hours. Yeah, took a walk in the garden, had a cup of tea. What, you going someplace?
Well, actually, I was just leaving you a note. I was wondering, could you help Petra with Jamie tomorrow?
Sure.
I'm sneaking off to New York to surprise Tad.
You came back.
Who are you calling? As if I didn't know.
I was not calling Brooke.
No? Well, it doesn't matter. Anyway, I got halfway up the drive and I just made a U-turn. And I came back here to tell you... that it's over, Edmund. This engagement is off.
You don't want to marry me?
Don't act like you're surprised.
Nothing surprises me, but when you left, you were in love with me. What changed?
Well, you know, just even the fact that you would ask me that question proves that I made the right decision.
One fight in your history? What happened to commitment? I haven't even given you the ring yet.
Yeah, I know. And it's a funny thing that you just forgot to tell your entire family that we're engaged. As my little sister would say, like, duh, Maria, wake up.
Well, Julia likes me.
Yeah, everybody likes you. How can you not like you? You're fun, you're fabulous, you're charming. You're a man of a million qualities. But you don't love me.
Oh, Maria,
No, you don't love me, okay? You love the idea of me, but not the real me. And the kind of love that I need from you already belongs to somebody else.
Maria, you are the only woman I want.
No, you want Brooke. You love Brooke. That is who you love. And unfortunately, you always will.
I care about her, okay? But I love you.
I would love to be able to believe it.
Would you believe it, please? Listen, I raced around New York, okay? I found out that Tad and Dixie were sleeping together. It just drove me crazy, all right? I was debating whether to tell Brooke because I care about her. Yes, that's a form of love, but it's not the type you're accusing me of.
I am not accusing you. Ha! How dare you accuse me of accusing you?
Okay, I'm sorry. Maria, how can I convince you? Look at me. It has not even crossed my mind for a single New York minute that Brooke would go back with me if she found out about Tad and Dixie. Okay?
Okay? Okay? No, it is not okay. It is bull, Edmund. It's bull. No, don't sweetheart me. Don't even try that sincere look on me. It used to melt me, but not anymore. You don't think that the whole world knows what's going on? You want Brooke back, and everything that you did today, all the racing around and gnashing of teeth, was all to get her for yourself.
You're slipping off to New York to surprise Dad. Oh, what a great idea. So romantic.
Yeah, you really think so?
Oh, I think it's a brainstorm. Absolute genius. And don't worry a thing about the little guy. Jamie can come to the puppet show with me tomorrow afternoon. I'm taking Junior and Petey. And then you and Tad can have the whole day in the city. Kind of like a second honeymoon.
Junior's going with you? Isn't he in school?
Oh, it's one of those teachers' conferences all kids pray for.
So Dixie's going to be with you.
Well, no, actually, Brian is babysitting. In fact, he just called. Seems that he's got some math test tomorrow we forgot about. So by the time the test is over, we'll be done with the puppet show. Works out perfect.
Where's Dixie?
She's at a seminar, a patient advocacy program, some darn thing. I don't know.
Do you know where the seminar is?
Center City, I think.
You think?
No, I'm sure. I heard him talking about the hospital. What?
Nothing.
Hey, what's wrong? Brooke. Brooke, you're not imagining.
I don't know what's real anymore, Opal.
Oh, honey. I'll tell you what is real. Tad loves you. I told you that he is committed to you and to his family. You can't start doubting that now.
What? I called Tad a little while ago in New York. He sounded, I don't know, he sounded sort of strange, like he was distracted. Like there was something bothering him, I could tell.
Well, you know, maybe his business meetings
No, it
didn't
wasn't
go
business. It wasn't. He didn't say, it wasn't what he said. You know, it was in his voice.
Well, he was probably tuckered out, you know, exhausted from a long day, missing you.
When did she go?
Why, I don't know.
Well, did she go today, or did she go this morning, or tonight?
Brooke, you are barking up the wrong tree here. Honey, don't do this to yourself. Now, come here. Come here and talk to me. You don't really, in your heart of hearts, truly think that...
Think what?
I can't.
Well, go ahead, say it.
You don't really think that Dixie and Tad are together. Honey, please don't tell me that you're thinking what I think you're thinking.
Ever since Edmund was here, my mind has been going a million miles an hour.
Edmund was here?
You were out. Edmund stopped by to share some things about Tad.
Low-down troublemaker.
Well, you know, I didn't let him get very far. I was so angry at him. I mean, he didn't have any right to be here. And he started making insinuations about this business trip to New York, that it was something more than business.
What, meaning Dixie?
Is he right?
Did he have any proof?
I didn't let him get that far.
That low-down lying dog. I'm telling you, whatever so-called proof he might have had wouldn't mean diddly squat anyway, because everybody knows that the guy is off his rocker. He'll say or do anything to get what he wants, honey, just like he did with Dimitri and Erica in Budapest. He doesn't care about you or your family. He only cares about his own selfish self.
Oh, Paul, I know what you're saying, but you don't know him. Like I do.
What, is he blind? I mean, can't he see that you and Tad have built a beautiful home here for your child? Why would he want to destroy that? And what about Maria Santos? Everybody at the hospital thinks they're engaged.
They are.
Well, then, why doesn't he leave you alone? I'll tell you why. It's because misery loves company, and he will not rest until you are as miserable as he is. Now, don't you let him get away with that.
I didn't. I told him to get out, didn't I?
Well, that's good. You did a good thing, and that was very smart, because Tad isn't in New York cheating on you. And Dixie would never break your heart. I know that as well as I know my own name. Now, Tad loves you more than anything else in the world. He's 100% committed to you and to this family. And as for Edmund Grey, well, that parlor snake, I mean, what nerve he has got, just trying to stir up some bee's nest, hornet's nest between my son and his lawfully wedded better half.
Maybe I'm not enough for Tad.
Oh, don't you talk like that. Not enough. What kind of 100% U.S. grade malarkey is that? I want you to put that out of your mind and forget it once and for all. Edmund is jealous. This is all about jealousy. That's all. And if you still got even the slightest shadow of a doubt, call Brian. He's babysitting. He'll set your mind at ease. He'll tell you exactly where Dixie is, and I guarantee you it's not in the Big Apple. He is nowhere near Tad. You can bank on that. Now, come on. Come on. Call Brian.
Oh, what? I should make a public announcement that former Superwoman Brooke English is now some whimpering wife who's...
All right. So you don't want to call Brian. Fine. Then pick up your bag and hightail it to New York and prove to yourself once and for all that Tad loves you. And show that Pulitzer Prize-winning pest Edmund Grey that he's just full of it.